just don't give it. And Happy Feet, if SG Dragons Finesse don't ban out the Cho, they have
full control on that. Alright, so yeah, SC Dragons, they have the choice. Will they be banning out the Cho or the Claude? A very tough option indeed. It will be a Claude of Strike. Happy
Your
Feet.
team is
It
picking.
only makes sense if they pick up the Cho as their first pick. And they do.
It's going to be a show, and let's see if
Your
Cho
team
wins games.
is picking.
Yep.
Whoever controls the show controls the game. Will they prove it today?
Let's see. Does SG Dragons, do they have the right answers prepared for this first pick Cho? I believe Akai and Akai pick should make sense.
And yeah, I mean, are they gonna go for like, let's say, a Kagura?
Yeah, it's gonna be
go for
Harley. SG Dragons is more of a Harley type. Happy Feet is the Kagura one.
Yeah, Happy Feet is the Kagura one. I mean, Happy Feet still
Your
has the
team
Kaya.
is picking.
Still has an Ilos. They have a lot of options. Even the Lolita is there.
Hylos not being a popular pick lately though. It's relying on having the Leomord,
Because
the carry,
if you tell us about like the hero tiers in terms of tanks, some of the tanks here, like Minotaur, Akai, is class S, while Hylos is at class A.
Yeah, I have to agree on
Yeah.
that. And here we go, we had the
Your team
Kagura
is picking.
materializing on the side of Happy Feet.
Let's see, Bull Levi, what are you going for? They might want to get a team fight composition going on
for them. They have the luxury to, pick another tank. No, they
Your
don't.
They will
team
go
is
straight for
picking.
the carry.
This is too late game oriented
Okay.
in my tastes.
Okay. A Cho and a Kaya relies on a marksman at times. So, it's not going to be good if Happy Feet gets it. That's the thing, because Kaya doesn't really need to get like his items in the early game. He just needs to stack you up with his supersonic discs.
Oh, look,
And
we have
He'll
here
just burst. It will just burst you down.
Loria.
Leomord.
Yep, pretty good pickups for Happy Feet here.
Okay, Shider is
Your
on
team is
his
picking.
favorite hero. His favorite build, rather.
YB will be using the Cho, I think, here.
Oh, YB?
Yeah,
So Shider will use the Leomord.
I think so.
Let's see,
Let's see the swaps. There goes the swapping. Yup. They're just
Oh, Chime.
rotating.
Is YB gonna go for
Oh,
a damage dealer
it's
Kaya?
a Kaya. No, they
No,
actually
no,
do
no.
it. YB on that Cho.
Okay, so Shider will go for the Kagura. And Cho wins games. We've seen that time and time again. Can Happy Feet win this game? and
Or will
proceed
SG Dragons
to round
prove
3?
it wrong?
Yeah. Will SG Dragons prepared for this? That is the question, because the thing about losing game number 1 and being on like the blue side or the red side, it means that you are gonna go back to the the red side when it comes to game number 3.
Yep.
And you have that advantage when you have the first pick. That's my thing about Mobile Legends, the competitive, the drafting phase. If you have blue side, you have all the advantage in the world.
Yep. But red side, you just have to feel bad for the red side. Time and time again, they have to ban out the Harris.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's a gift and a curse. Like, okay, it's a gift just because you can set up 2 heroes at the same time. It's a curse because you need to ban out the meta hero, or else the blue side will abuse that and take care of you in a heartbeat. But we saw that earlier from Brent and Signal Ultra. Signal
All
Ultra
troops
falling,
deployed.
getting that Harriet, but still falling to the hands of Brent. Esports, Happy and SG Dragons Finesse. Match point. We are at a BO1. The tides have reset, and let us go for the team rundown. For the side of Happy it's going to be Shider on the Kagura, Secret on the Leomord, Chime as the Kaya, Pringles on the Tulita, and YB as the damage leader show.
Alright, so on the red side, it's gonna be SG Dragons, Dale on the carry, Lex on the Akai, Carl on the Harley, Levi on the Hellcard, and Boo on the Minotaur, and that was a close call on Levi.
But still, I mean, both of the teams here are just hungry. to get the slot. I mean, every team here is hungry, especially SG Dragons Finesse. They know how to beat Brent Esports, and they just need to get to the finals to prove us wrong. But that is still a very big task upon them. They're going to have to go through a lot of suffering and a lot of close games just to get to the stage where Brent Esports is at.
Yeah, the loser bracket is actually a very tough gauntlet indeed for any teams just crawling through it. So Happy Feet so far, they have the early game advantage here, but they haven't utilized it so far. They tried to gank on the Hellcurt a while ago, but they didn't really find anyone home. Looks like they want to try it again. YB not catching Levi on time.
Shider, on the other hand, is on that bottom, on that middle lane, and they will try to go for the rotations. Probably gonna take that jump.
Trying it again. Looks like they finally catch the Hellcurt. YB's dropping low though. Levi can actually get this kill if he times it correctly, but looks like he won't have the cooldowns for it.
They didn't actually think about that. They almost had the Wave of Dragon, but they didn't wait for the creeps to come. And there's time XP on Mobile Legends. So, problem is, if you can't really reach that, then that means, you know, you are going to have a missed rotation there.
Alright, so SG Dragons managed to get a turtle as well. And the first blood, Levi secures the kill onto YB. So that's going to be a huge thunder there for Happy Feet.
And right now, we are going to see what is happening. This is really bad for the side of Happy Feet. Finesse solid. We know that all of their snowballs come
the
from
bottom
these
lane.
kinds of engagements.
Top
Lex
lane.
using that 1,000-pounder to get
Oh,
out.
not enough.
He will jump on Levi. Levi trying to run away. Boo, still there, trying to help Levi, his friend. He will blink out. And now the Cho is in a bad spot. Can he get out of this? Yes, he can.
Yes, he does in SG Dragons, just leading so far in the first minutes of the game. Happy Feet not having that group they had in game number 1.
Game number 1.
You
Right now,
destroyed
enemy
the turret.
turret has been destroyed. Finesse card. Getting that crab coin. Slowly but surely securing
Oh,
the economy.
stolen by YB.
No,
Was it? Oh, no, it wasn't.
Card had retribution, so he couldn't really steal it.
Because YB also had that coin above his head.
Well, they probably got the other side.
Alright, so SG Dragons, they're currently leading only by a small amount here. So Happy Feet, they can still catch up real fast if they play the next few moments well. But they've been eyeing Levi again. Can they succeed this time, or will it backfire again? Because YB with a Shunpo out for the initiation though. Levi gets alerted by that and has to retreat. Here comes the response team, the defense team from SC Dragons, going to deploy in the bottom lane. And it looks like they are focusing on the teammate, the way in the middle lane though. But teammate will get picked off. And that's a successful rotation for SC Dragons. Carl is dropping low, Shader gets the kill. And Dale is there to meet him. Shader only number of HP, Boo is there to meet him. The third finishes him off. And Happy Feet losing 2 to only 1.
Oh, Levi! One more hit! They didn't really go for it!
Oh,
Why?
no,
Why? Okay, it's way too deep. There might be a blink. You can't really blame him. It's overextending at its finest.
Yeah, but you want to kill the Hellcurt as much as possible in this scenario. But Happy Feet, they're not playing bad. They're actually playing really good here. And SD Dragons, they're just keeping it up at this rate. And Pringles getting hit by that blender. No follow-ups though. And SD Dragons going to be maintaining their pressure here at the middle lane while the turtle is up.
Keep it slow and simple. That is the strategy here for the side from the side of SG Dragons Finesse. Because think about it, they're not really making a lot of those complicated rotations that they were doing in the first 2 games.
Dark Knight Falls being committed. There also Phantom Speed as well. The third will be falling down. That's 4 players exposed. 4 minutes solid, but Hurricane Dance gets committed onto 3.
Luminum Blast!
Luminum Blast onto 3! That's going to be huge for Happy Feet. And that's a lot of pickups going their way. 2 to none in favor of Happy Feet. And they will be happily taking this first turtle.
So Happy Feet is happily taking the turtle. Wow.
Yes.
Joyful, cheerful, everything, every adjective of happy, every synonym of happy that you can think of. I think Happy Feet, you can describe them that way.
But that's only a 500 gold difference so far. But Happy Feet, the momentum was at their side. Levi is trying to find someone to focus down, but hesitates for now and will be backing up after he saw Pringles on that Lolita.
Because the thing about that lane is if he went for it, he caught the silence on Kagura. Yes, he has the potential to take them down. But the thing is, if you don't finish him off in time, they will counter-initiate. And they will have all the kids in the world chase you down.
Yep, YB just getting that farm there. Finesse solid. They're lagging only by a few hundreds here in terms of goal difference. And Happy Feet, they just need to maintain this pressure. They just need to ride on their small amounts of advantage if they want to turn this around. But the carry will be remaining a factor in this game.
And right now, Secret is just trying to get all the farm on the top lane. Wow, this game is just way too stressful. They're gonna go for that tier number 2 turret on the top lane.
Yeah, Happy Feet at this point, they're playing against a clock here. That is, before the carry goes online. So far, they're doing a good job,
Destroy
but
the turret!
the inevitable will eventually happen once Dale maybe hits the level 10 and gets a couple of kills. That's where it starts closing down for Happy Feet. It looks like Happy Feet, they will be surrounded here by SC Dragons. That's a nice positioning from Lex. Here goes Lex with a 1000-pounder in the Hurricane Dance. Chime gets pinned down to the wall under the third range again. And Chime, Kaya, you'll be falling down silent
Nice.
as well. Goes
Nice
connected.
petrify.
Nice
Ooh.
dive in from the YB. Who will be hitting the full combo there. And Happy Feet, they will be crumbling upon this team fight. And Carl will be getting that kill. Shader is going to survive though. Pringles is on to the side, being chased by Carl and Lex. Blender
Turtle
misses though.
resurrecting
Pringles
soon.
just timing his escapes and dashes right here. But he will still get caught. It looks like he'll be successfully running off from that. But that's a 3-for-1 trade in favor of SG Dragons.
It is still the bulwark mechanic that's going to save the Lolita time and time again from all of his aggressors. But look at the towers, look at the turrets here. Happy Feet still has superior map control.
Oh,
Happy
second
Feet
turtle.
still that.
This game, second or third, I lost count on that. But it will be the Lord up next. It's already 8-minute mark. So Dale, 103 on the standings. No deaths yet on this carry. So the time bomb, the clock is running out for Happy Feet.
It's a ticking time bomb indeed. But can they stop or can they get map control by the time this game hits 11 minutes or 12 minutes? That is the question. They just need to take down 2 outer turrets to ensure that carry won't be getting any more farm.
Well, Levi just trying to find a kill here, but the appearance of 2 heroes from Happy Feet, he's forced to retreat for now. SG Dragons, they'll be looking to just maintain the pressure in the middle lane, waiting for any initiations from Happy Feet, which they will be more than happy to just take him on, full on 5v5. Hellcat can just assist with the Dark Knight Falls. More than enough help.
And yeah, I mean, they want to bait out Happy Feet with this north area, but they don't.
Oh, Jimmy gets caught out right there. That was sloppy play from Happy Feet. Hurricane Dance pins him to the wall, as well as Deadly Magic. No ultimates available so far for SC Dragons after that pick off, but Happy Feet deciding not to get any revenge kills. Just waiting for the Lord to come up for now. So SC Dragons, they're just taking their time here.
For the side of Happy Feet, they've been very lucky that that pick off didn't really line with the Lord, because if that lined with the Lord, then it's probably game. It's probably game.
Yeah, but SC Dragons, they'll be focusing this third for now. Phantom Steed gets called on by Secret. They are
Lord,
chasing on to
resurrecting
Levi,
soon.
but looks like this will be a successful disengage for SG Dragons, but Happy Feet still maintains the chase. Nominal Blast doesn't hit on the 3. That's going to be huge. Happy Feet, can try to start picking up. Boom will be falling down so fast, and only 3 remain for SG Dragons.
Ooh, that was a very
sick
spicy
Nominal
Nominal Blast. Pringles with the plays, just pulling off everything out of their sleeves. And goodness, Finesse solid. What is happening?
That was more Happy Feet making things work up to their side. And this will be a Lord going to them as well. And this will put them further in the lead in game number 3. This is something that SC Dragons won't want to happen
or
right now.
nothing. That is what it's called. All or nothing. Risk it out. Just put it all in the line because this is an elimination match. If you want the chance for that 2.6 million prize pool,
You have to fight
you
further.
have to fight further. You
Well,
have to fight further.
Waiting on the other side though, Archangel Wicked Minds. A very daunting task to take down for either of these teams, I believe. SC Dragons, if they drop to Happy Feet, it will be the third consecutive upset.
Oh my goodness. And this is possible. This is possible for side to have feet.
That was a sick dominant blast. I just can't get
And
over it.
now they stopped Dale from farming.
Yeah, that one was well. 203, level 13, not bad for a carry, but it's not enough to man fight all 5 on Happy Feet. Here comes teammate. No initiation. He goes a no blast again, but doesn't
Lex.
really come in on the flicker.
But Hurricane Dance is down.
Yep, no more Hurricane Dances.
And they still get
gets
that
committed. And Finesse struggling to defend against the onslaught of Happy Feet.
Or
And now-
is Happy Feet gonna make SG Dragons Finesse tap out? This might be the biggest upset of the day.
Biggest upset.
Okay, if they win against Wicked Minds, then that's probably it. But
yeah.
the game is still not over.
It's
The
not
game
over.
is not over.
Alright, so all of Finesse just staying together here. But looks like a dive from Lex.
look at that.
That's
Lex
a lot
with the
of
place.
getting hit there. And Happy Feet, they'll be starting to fall. And that's a nice counter nation for SC Dragons. And looks like Shider is at the back lines here. He will be found out there. Lex will be cleaning him up. And the blender for good measure in case of the Semi out there. But Dale getting back on track.
No.
That was a
That
nice...
was Lex, right?
Yeah. Lex,
Flashing out 3 heroes at the same time.
they were on the defense and they just turned it around just like that.
Pinning them down on that wall, it made all the difference. And it seems to me that all the initiators here for both sides are making the plays. They're laying it all on the line. And SG Dragons Finesse, they can win this. They can win this from this point. They just need to push.
Oh, the fate of both of these teams hang by a thread. Happy Feet can still come back. It's still not much of a gap. And it was just one blunder. If a team would want to win this series convincingly, they have to do it 2 times back to back or force a wipeout and then just go straight for the Nexus. Happy Feet, they actually have the higher chance here currently.
Okay, both teams are being very cautious of their surroundings. It's probably gonna go down to the next lord, which is going up in 1
The
minute.
what?
The next lord.
The next Lord, okay.
What?
Okay, never mind.
What did you hear?
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, so
Alright.
Happy Feet, they're all grouping up here in the middle lane. And Leomord is isolated there. He can easily rejoin his teammates with his speed though, but that's one wasted force if he does that. So Happy Feet, they're just spreading around here, setting up a nice concave and maybe
Yes.
finding out any stray away heroes from SG Dragons.
SG Dragons, they're still at a disadvantage. The top lane is broken. Their top inhibitor turret is broken. And all of
Oh.
those minions, they need to stop that from actually entering and
Dark Knight
swarming
Falls gets
their
committed.
place.
Looks like it will be Leomord, the target here. Secret is going to be running away on that
nice
horse.
flicker, nice flicker out coming out here from Secret.
That's only one ultimate per team being forced out. So it's always fair in love and war so far in this game. That's the story.
Very
That's the story
smart
here.
move coming out from Happy Feet here, relegating one person to go to the top
Lord,
lane.
resurrecting
And now the
soon.
Lord is up. And SG Dragons
They're
is
not in a
nowhere
good
near.
position here to
Oh,
contest.
Levi!
Levi gets caught out of position. There goes the Jit Gun down. As well as the Wing of Dragon. No Wing of Dragon is needed to finish that job.
5v4.
5v
Happy Feet at a very commanding position.
SG Dragons, they have to be really careful here, but they have to sacrifice the Lord. And this will going to be a huge factor when it comes to the final defenses of SG Dragons. Are they going to contest? Looks like they are. Boo is leading the charge here.
Can they
And Lex
stop
as well.
it?
Hurricane Dance on the teammate. No one Blast will be connecting as well. On
It
two.
will connect.
And only a few HP left onto that Lord.
Oh,
SG
Happy
Dragons
Feet.
is falling
Are
down
they
one by
gonna do
one.
it? This is
Shider
bad.
gets a kill. Happy Feet. All 4 still alive. All 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Dale is going to fall down. Boo as well. And Happy Feet.
Diamond
they're
Dynasty,
doing it.
everything in between. Boo is the next target? He has immortality. Can he get it out? Can he make it out? That is the question, Chime. Not really forcing it, just trying to get him away from his base.
Happy Feet, they completely forgo the Lord just for it to get the victory.
Cabrera will go
Levi,
down.
though, will get a return
Barbiel, the super horse. Barbiel, the super horse going in. Can they get this? But the ultimate coming out from that Minotaur.
YB,
And
they're going to
YB,
finish the job.
they go for the Nexus. And they take down Ashy Dragons out of the tournament.
Happy Feet.
Happy. Proud Feet. What just happened?
An upset happened. Happy Feet playing out of their minds, stepping it up at the right time at this most crucial moment in the lower brackets of the playoffs.